Hey adventurers, welcome to Sonoma County. This is a great place to find reptiles and amphibians. It's also a good place for wine if you ever come and visit, but not my target for today. You know, it's a little cold out, so maybe not so many snakes, but we should have some luck finding a salamander or two. This area out here, great habitat for maybe arboreal salamander. We could find some frogs. There might even be some newts in store later at a different location. So stay tuned and let's get flipping. Well, this is the light. Look at that. We've got a nice camouflaged Sierran tree frog. So you've seen on the channel that these guys can be quite variable in color. This one is very brown, which makes them really nicely camouflaged with all this leaf litter here. But they can, of course, be very green and blend more in with the leaves like that. So cool. All right, while we have this frog here, I want to show you something that's kind of neat. You can see that, like, right back there, let's focus a little bit better, there is a really nice splash of color. And this is pretty common with a lot of frogs, that they have this sort of different color, this concealed brighter color that's tucked away in their legs there. And so even though we have this frog that's pretty, brown and black, not that pretty as far as, bright colors go, but they have that little bit of concealed sort of flash to them. And, I'm sure that they use that to help attract mates in some way. I'm not actually sure on all the details, but this is a much prettier frog when we sort of get a glimpse at what's beneath. But he has been a great help. We are going to let him jump away and continue on his day. Will he jump here? Might as well, yeah. Bye-bye. Boop. Oh, okay. There we go. A nice little slender salamander. This is a California slender salamander. They're the only slenders that are out in this area, so luckily we don't have to do any tough figuring out of what it could be. A new species for today. Probably won't be able to catch this guy, although he's letting me get pretty close. This is a western fence lizard. He has some gorgeous blue hues in that coloration there. Beautiful. Excellent. I kind of wanted to flip this log that he's on, see if there's a neat salamander or something under it, but since he's being so cooperative for the video, I think I will leave his log alone. All right, time for a different scene, a different habitat. We're close to the coast. This is a lovely redwood grove, and I think we're gonna find some new stuff here. So let's get flipping. Oh, look at that. Whoa, that is an awesome looking Ensatina. And, we're used to seeing yellow-eyed and Monterey Ensatinas in my videos. We are far enough north where this is actually an Oregon Ensatina. Now, we're pretty far from Oregon. Like I said, we're in Sonoma County, California. But what an excellent specimen. You can see it is totally colored differently than what we may have seen in past videos. It still has a lot of orange on it, but the eyes are solid black. And it's really darker and much more uniform in color than what I'm used to seeing. A new subspecies for us for the year, and a subspecies I haven't seen in a very long time. Well, I'm very excited. We'll put him back under his log, and hopefully we'll find a couple more things to show you. Oh, nice. One more salamander here. Look at that. This is another California salamander. And actually the tail looked kind of neat. You can see, look at that. That tail is like yellow. That's really cool. This happens to have a lot of nice colors on it. Of course, the back being a nice reddish color too. So nice to find. But we've already seen a couple of these California slender salamanders today. So we will put him back and keep looking for more. There he goes. Oh, yes, check it out. Here we go. Dude, all right. Here, check it out. We got two more Ensatinas. This nice big one and this sort of medium-sized one. Whoa, hold on. These guys are squirmy. Look at that. All right. Well, these are also Oregon Ensatinas. They're actually just really close to where we had that first one. And these two were under two separate logs. This one right here, and one that's actually behind me. But you can see this one's got a lot of pretty yellowish colors on the tail. This one's a little older and darker, but anyway, neat. They're definitely squirming, so I'm going to let them get back. There goes one. And this guy's coming with me to the other side. Ready?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, Slender.
Oh, sweet. There's a couple here.
Yeah.
Here.
There's like 3.
Grab the camera. So we have California Slender Salamander there. There's one over here. We have another Oregon Ensatina right there. And then one more California Slender back there. This was a nice log, but is that it? Or do we miss any? There's so much under here. We very well...
And a slug.
And a slug that Tatiana found. Excellent. It's really cool to see all these guys living together. That one's pretty cool. These Ensatinas are some of my favorites out here because they are very colorful. But we're going to take these guys out, put the log back, and then let them crawl back under. So... because this log kind of heavy, I don't want them to have moved and accidentally get squished. Excellent. Nice job.
Buddy.
Oh, look at this. We just had an excellent triple flip here. Tatiana just did that. Nice. We have an Ensatina. This is an Oregon Ensatina. He's going to crawl off. That's okay. We have another California Slender Salamander. And a new one for the day, for the trip, is our Western Toad. Just, that's a really young one fumbling around there. Nice. This toad is the only toad that we have in the area, so definitely easy to identify. But neat to see all 3 of those species living under the same log. This is turning into a very productive spot for Tatiana. Look what she just scooped up. Another Oregon Ensatina, another adult. We saw a couple of these this morning, but it is nice to see that there are more around. And Tatiana has found almost everything we've found in this one spot, but she's been really eager to get ahead of me.
Yes, true. And also, if you look right here, I think this is a new tail growth, because do you see how it's like a little tapered and pivoted? I think this is a new tail.
That looks right. Yeah, that's a good spot there.
Cool.
So salamanders and lizards and a handful of other things are able to drop their tails as an escape mechanism in case prey is trying to eat them, and then they regrow them. And yeah, it looks like
I think that one's a new one.
That seems right to me. That little sort of indent there where it would have broken off and regrown.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty cool. These are one of my favorites because they're orange.
Nice. All right, let's put them back.
Okay. Here we go.
And he's moving pretty quick. Oh, he stopped.
I'll
Give him a
help
tail tap. There he goes, back underneath. Okay, check that out. I just flipped it under this rock. I'm sorry I missed the flip kip. This is really exciting. This is a tiny speckled black salamander. Now there are actually 4 different species of black salamander that you can find out here. They're all part of the genus of climbing salamanders, so very closely related to the arboreal salamander, which is a bit more common, easier to find. And it wasn't until recently that they split those black salamanders into these different species. And so this one being the speckled black salamander, you can see it has a lot of little white bluish spots on it. Really exciting. Oh, there he goes. Whoop. Oh, look at that. There's 2 of them right here. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Uh-oh. I lost one. All right. Here's the medium-sized one, but let's get the bigger one. All right, the bigger one went under here. There we go. Oh, wow. Woo. Look at that. There were 3. You can really see the nice spots on this one. These are all speckled black salamanders. So exciting. I'm really glad that I got to find a full adult here. I'm going to get some good pictures of this, I hope, but so cool. Well, they are squirming around. I need to put them down for a second. So give me a second. I'll be right back. It is cooperating nicely, standing still for me at the moment. And we still have the two others in here, making sure that they're nice and moist while we get some pictures. But excellent find, really excited. This is, like I said earlier, this is a lifer, and one that we've put in a lot of work this weekend to find just the right habitat. And this, like, you can see there's like a drainage pipe up there. So this might have like a lot of moisture. It might be like a kind of a little creek, at least when it rains. And that seems to be the right habitat for these guys. You can see we're right in sort of where this little seepage is. Lots and lots of moisture. And I just had, right there. If you can see him, he might get away. Oh, I think his eyes are, is that his eyes sticking out there? Is that vegetation? Let's take a look. Oh, where'd he go? Somewhere in this water, there was another speckled black salamander, but he may have swam a little deeper. Here we go. There's one. Nice. Hey, so we've been on the hunt for some newts here. It's really a good area, and this is a vernal pool, which means it's a seasonal pool. Now, there's a lot of evidence of newts. If you look in here, we have a ton of egg sacs, but unfortunately, there hasn't been rain in about a week, and so no newts today. The other unfortunate thing is the water has receded, and so if you look here, we have a bunch of egg sacs that are no longer in the water. So they'll last for a little bit, but they're probably not gonna make it unless there's more rain soon. But really cool to see. Maybe we'll find a newt, but at least it's really neat to see all this evidence of one of the Pacific newts. So either the California newt or the rough-skinned newt. We can't tell, and I believe both do breed in this area. So the newts actually ended up surfacing in the water. It's pretty cool. You can see some of them hanging out here. Now, I wasn't able to catch any, and I wasn't able to identify them because of that. But you can see they're having fun swimming around, and they're still pretty active in the area. Well, what a day. We found so many things in Sonoma County, California. I even got a lifer with those speckled black salamanders, and really just a really good variety of stuff. Tatiana probably had her best day of finding things.
Lots of salamanders.
It was pretty amazing. Anyway, please remember to like and subscribe. I'm Greg Schechter.
I'm Tatiana Tuccio Schechter, and we'll see you in the field.